I feel like it's been forever since I just came on here and I've done dailies. Like, I've posted recently, but it hasn't really been good, great, whatever. So here we are, posting in today. I said I was going to post every day of the All-Star Cup. Already failed because I logged in earlier to do something on Neopets, and I got my whatever for the day, the little prize. That just isn't as fun when we all get the same thing, but whatever. It's another book that I'm going to read to Book Freak, which is fine. Or should I don't know. I'm very conflicted because right now, let me just talk about my Neopets. Can we talk about Neopets on neopets.com? Okay, so we have these three right here, all right in a row. They're all stressing me out. Lepediolite is my main boy. Love him. I would do anything for him. Like, I kind of want him to be my everything pet. My issue is that, like, I'm not motivated for, like, gourmet or reading at all. And I haven't done training since my vacation. Truly haven't. My vacation was, what, 2 weeks ago now? Haven't done any Battle Dome training. That's fine. Then we have Book Freak, who is a beautiful Moroccan Nemo who I got from the pound. Very old pet, beautiful pet, but with a gorgeous name such as Book Freak. I wanted Book Freak to be at least book-tastic, but those are expensive. And then we have Tiny. I'm very conflicted on what to do about Tiny, because Tiny was originally the pet I had for the quest log. You know how you can have, like, a pet and you have to feed the pet. Well, I was originally going to feed, like, Lepediolite and then do that for gourmet, but then I kept forgetting. Long story short, as of today, for me, I don't know what's going on y'all's Neopets accounts, but once you have all your pets in the lodge, you don't have to do the feed quest. It automatically completes for you. That's what I did today. So I tested it out yesterday, put Tiny in the lodge yesterday, checked today, and I could just automatically log in and complete my feed your pet. So, like, that's new. This is interesting, because Tiny's whole purpose was to be starved. Like, I don't think I've seen Tiny smile ever, because I got Tiny starving from the pound, and I've kept Miss Tiny starving. But if she's gonna, like, be in the lodge, do I want her? Not, like, I feel, like, attached to her, but I don't love her. That sounds crazy. Not me sounding like a man. Like, yeah, we were, like, hanging out for 7 years. I didn't know that was an exclusive relationship. Like, why do I sound like that? But I don't love Tiny. Don't love the name. It's not like a fun name that fits in with the rest of my pets' names. I don't really love a baby Grundo, but, like, I feel like we've been through so much this year. I feel like I've had her all year. I haven't. I can probably go back in the footage and see when I got her, but I feel like I've had her all year, and it feels wrong to just get rid of her. So if someone wants Tiny, let me know. I'm willing to give you Tiny. Also, someone please come get Zamophilia, because I don't want an Isakara. I really only like Lapedia. Like, I like my one Akara, as mentioned in my Neopet species ranking video, which you all should tune in and watch. So I don't know what I'm doing with my pets. I can keep zapping Zams. I guess I can zap Tiny, but Tiny's been like this baby Grundo for so long that, like, I feel like I'm attached to, like, a baby Grundo. Not necessarily Tiny, but, like, they're, like, the same. They're separate entities. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Someone take Zams or not. I'm gonna, like, after, like, 24 hours after I post this video, if no one takes Zams, then we're gonna keep zapping Zams. Everyone else is fine. Honestly and truly, these Neopets don't give me any strife or any stress. Like, love Beyonce, baby. Geo, baby. Philodendron, baby. Cupcake looks beautiful and is old. Love Chevy Equinox. You're gonna be my plot pet. I've talked about the plot pet before. I want a plot pet. And so instead of giving the pet, like, a fun, like, plot related name, called it Chevy Equinox, my first car. And then we have the Aishas. Loving Aisha. Every single Aisha's perfect. We're back at Zams. It's a lot. And that's why I'm doing these very long late night dailies. to kind of just talk about Neopets and get back into the swing of things. I still have this phantom alert I don't want, and you go to view all, and it's nothing. There's nothing there. Get rid of the alert. Anyways, Jub Jub Day for all my Jub Jub girlies. If you watch my Neopet species ranking video, you know I'm not a Jub Jub girly. Ooh. Looks kinda rough. Kinda rough. It's like a fossil. You know how like they have like the fossils of like the animal shells and stuff? I see those all the time at my favorite rock shop. So like I get it. Still looks funky, still looks creepy. Don't love a Jub Jub. And Relic is usually good. If you watch my Neopet paint colors ranking video, you would know I like a Relic. So I don't know how I feel about this. Like I get it, I do, but I've never seen feet on a fossil like that. These are like a, you know what, you know. I know someone's gonna think it. Fossils do have feet sometimes, okay? I've seen the bones. I went to the Natural History Museum in DC. It was entirely too crowded on the day that I went, and there was a bunch of high school groups there, and they were taking up space in the museum. It is a free museum, and I guess high schoolers should learn things, but I wanted to be there. And they were standing in front of displays, whatever. All that to say is, I know fossils have feet, but like these little, like the aquatic ones don't. So take the feet off the Jub Jub. That's what I could have just said that. Then I had to tell you guys about how I went to DC like 2 years ago. It was a very fun trip. Thank you for asking. Anyways, what else? Look, beautiful. Beautiful. Little dumpling. Little dumpling Jub Jub. This might be the best Jub. I'm not a Jub girl, as we've established. But hide the feet. Make it cute. No beef. No beef with this. Absolutely beautiful. We also have Java, a little coffee. Okay. Just take the eyes off and place it on stuff. Or don't see. Okay. Jub Jubs better not be trying to come from my precious chias. I'm just putting them on everything. We'll see. We will see. We have all these outfits. Casual, florist, Jub Jub warrior. Those are all updated. And I don't care about the rest of that. Don't care about dye work. Don't care about fairy fragments. But I'm all caught up. Questlog, still don't have my Questlog stuff either. Like, that's fine. It's whatever. But I don't have it. Let's go through my dailies. Should I do Trudies today? No, I gotta spin Trudies. Okie dokie. Let's get it going. That was all my Neopets drama. Is that I don't know what to do with my pets now that I don't have to feed them. Kind of want to get rid of Tiny. Like, I can zap Zamophobia. Like, there's bigger issues on Neopets than me having to, like, zap Zams. I'm just like, I don't know. Do people like ice? I think. So I was like, here you go, here's ice. But if no one wants ice, then I'll just keep zapping Zam forever. I don't know what to do with Tiny. Is it worth it to get into, like, the book stuff? I feel like I'm never going to. I feel like it just doesn't. I'm sure like there are a lot of new accounts that make money. It's also me, because I'm like very bad at making money on Neopets. I know how to make money on Neopets, I just don't. I really, like these past 2 weeks, I've just been coming in and really not doing anything. It wasn't until like yesterday, the day before, I started actually doing the quest log again, because the quest log was down. It's back. That's cool. What else? Not a lot's happening. It's Friday night for me. I wasn't going to film originally, and then I'm like, you know what? Why not film? I kind of miss talking into the abyss. Like, I know that there are people on the other side of this microphone, like, listening, I'm assuming. Hey guys, how are you? Hope you're having fun. Yeah. It's super weird that people watch me play Neopets. I feel like there's so many other people that do Neopets better than me. And their like accounts are nicer, but I'm just here. I got a $30 microphone, and so I thought, why not just talk it out. Forgotten Shore, there's nothing. Let's go over here. I'm so tired of work. That part of the reason I'm filming super duper late is because I have my standard 9 to 5. I'm an assistant, if you don't know. I don't love it. I don't love it, but I don't know what I want to do. I'm like at a point where it's like, should I just quit my job and go to law school? I don't want to be a lawyer, but I feel like that's a good like 3 years to like work some things out. Now, I don't really want to pay for law school. I truly don't want to pay for law school. I can fake being interested in the law, but I don't want to like pay for it. So that's holding me back. Should I do a graduate program? The thing is, if I could find like a graduate program for under like 10K, I'd absolutely do it. Absolutely. But I don't know what I want to do, so it like doesn't make sense going to a grad program. I want a break. I feel like I'm past tired. I think I'm like now truly exhausted because I thought my vacation was gonna reset everything, and people are even more mad at me now than when I went on vacation. It's like I can only do so much. I can only do so much, and it's like not everyone's horrible, but enough people are that I don't care. I'm getting to the point where people are sending me stuff, and it's like, you don't know how to do this. Aren't you supposed to be the smart one? You're making all this money. You can't schedule a meeting with one person. It's whatever. I'm not feeling my job at the moment. And so I was late coming on here because I applied to other roles, which is like crazy. I've been at this job for over a year. All of last year. Now, first year, perfect. It's really just this year where they've been testing me. And I don't really want to get a new job because I hate being the new person on the job. I'm finally not the newest person on the team, thankfully. I also don't really want to go through the interview process again. Horrible. Searching for a job is like demoralizing and like dehumanizing, and I don't think it's going to be better because people need jobs. And it just sucks. And like, I don't know. It's just rough out here. People looking for months for jobs. So like, I'm not quitting my job. I would love to like transfer to a different like department. But then I would have to like reach out to that department and be like, hey, these are the reasons why you should open up a position for me. I also think if I just like went to my manager and I'm like, can I have an entirely new roster of people to support, that actually might help me. Because some of these people are just stressing me out, or I need something new. Even though I'm bad at the minimal stuff that I do. I'm tired. I'm tired. Yeah. So I'm gonna like try to like rest and chill this weekend. Whoa! Look how fast that went. 66 out of 100. Wish we would have just gotten to the top so I can get the gold trophy because I already have the bronze, but that was fun. That was crazy. We're high up in the sky. That's probably the farthest I'm gonna go this year. Look at that. All the way in Mighty. Whoa. So, there you go. That's why a lot of the times I can tell I'm gonna get nothing from Test Your Strength, because when you're about to be good, they shoot you all the way up to the moon. There we go. Anyways, I have to figure out a way to like relax and not think about work, which is something I'm very, very bad at. I need external hobbies, I think. Remember when I talked about how I hate all my hobbies? I'm still on that. Still on that. We're gonna zap Zams. I'm gonna hope nothing happens to Zams. I hope it's like stats or something. Okay, if you want Zamophilia as a nice Sakara, too bad. Too bad we now have a green Norbu. Wild stuff happening on neopets.com. What do you mean? What do you mean? Y'all should, 2 videos ago when I said who wants Zams, you should have stepped up. Should have stepped up. Now I have a green Norbu. A green Norbu. Imagine if that happened to Tiny. Like, that would be scary. I'm like scared to zap Tiny. I probably won't zap Tiny anymore. So if anyone wants Tiny, let me know, because I have a Norbu now. I don't hate the Norbs. There's like 5 good paint colors for them. They're like slightly underrated, but there's also like it's a little llama creature. What do you want? Toy's pretty good off the top of my head. Don't like mutant. Yeah. Okay. Demophilia started as a cow, and I wanted either a pastel cow or a burlap cow, and now we're at a green Norb. Just a lot happened right there. A lot happened right there. Okay. Let me do my Battle Dome stuff, and then I can let you all have a beautiful night. I'm gonna be on Neopets. I think this is gonna be a Neopets weekend. I think I'm gonna restock my shop and just try to make some money on Neopets, maybe. I don't know. I just need to relax, and Neopets isn't annoying me in the way that my other hobbies are annoying me, so I might do a lot of like money stuff on Neopets. Figure out how Food Club works. I should come out with a video on that, like how Food Club works. Even though I know like everyone has a video on how Food Club works, I still don't get it. So like maybe I'm the issue. And it's like most of my problems like are due to me, but like Food Club just isn't making the sense it should make, you know? I could also do like an intro to like Battle Dome and training, but I feel like I'm not good enough yet. I don't feel talented enough yet to do that. Let's go. What am I doing? I'm just doing this. Super stressed at work. I'm like already planning another vacation, which isn't a good thing, cuz like that's gonna get expensive. I just like not being at work. Like going, because I had to fly to my like last like vacation that I took like 2 weeks ago. Getting on a plane, 10 out of 10. When you're like going to your destination, that was the best. And then when I was there, and it's like that night before I left, I was like, man, this is awful. This is awful going to work. And I don't think it's my job. I think I'm searching for something in life, or I'm needing something in life, and I'm not finding it. I'm not finding it at my job. I need like something. It doesn't have to be me changing jobs. I need like a passion or something of some sort. So I need to like start volunteering and like really find an organization that I love and like working with them and like being like really into that, just so there's something going on in my life. Like my life can't just be like, here's this hobby that I dislike, because that's how I feel. Also, I have to be on Neopets a lot this weekend because my other very like time and money intensive hobby that I've alluded to has like a big thing this weekend. So some savvy internet people might be able to like put together what it is, but like there's like a big thing in this hobby this weekend that I didn't get tickets to, even though I tried. And so I need to like not focus on it. I know I'm going to go seeking out what these people are doing at this little convention thing that I was supposed to get tickets to, but one, the tickets drop in the middle of my workday, and it's like I'm being punished for working a job to be able to afford tickets for this. And I tried on my phone, and I was in the little virtual line, and there were like 3,000 tickets available, and I was like 10,000. And because I'm the silliest of goose, I sat there, and it was my turn to enter. It said all this is sold out. I'm like, what am I doing here? What am I doing? Like, I logged in right on time. It's fine. I need to like chill out. Should I read? At one of my like old jobs, back when I used to work at a college, I like low-key, the job wasn't horrible. It was the pay, but it wasn't even like the college's thing. I was like a contractor, and they just like didn't really pay me. Otherwise, it was a very interesting job. Like I would go back to that like college again and work there. What was I talking about? I was going to college. Back at one of like my old jobs, like I really liked it there. What was I saying? Why do y'all watch me? Like, what am I talking about? I'm not giving you any useful information. I'm just here talking. This is gonna be so crazy, and then I'm gonna like go edit, and I'm saying edit in quotes because I don't edit anything in my videos. When I go back and watch it, so I can figure out what to put in the thumbnail, I'm gonna be like, that's what you were talking about with your old college. Because I used to work at a college, and it was fine. I think that was like the most enjoyable job I've had. And so one of the jobs I applied for today was like a similar position, but we'll see. Also, I've heard horror stories about like the ghost job things. It's not looking good. Nothing's looking good, and I'm trying to be positive, and it's very hard because like I'm not a naturally positive person. And it's one of my flaws. I'm not even like negative in like a cool, like sarcastic, funny way. I'm like a miserable negative, and I'm trying to change my mindset so I can be a better person. It's a lot on the docket. I have to find a passion in life, make friends, be positive. I have to read. Back at my old job, that's when I did the most reading. Is that how it was all connected? I don't think so. I did the most reading back when I worked at a college. And I read like 100 books a year. It was like beautiful, wonderful. And now I just don't, but I also am not loving the books that are coming out. Like 2024, I read one good book out of like the 20 I read. It wasn't even a 2024 release. And this year in 2025, I'm focusing on new 2025 releases. But I'm getting them through my library. Shout out to libraries. Very basic internet person, but like shout out to the public library. I've been getting a lot of like 2025 specific releases. I haven't liked a single one. I have not enjoyed a book this year. And is it because like the quality of the books go down? I don't know what's going on. So I might try reading. I could go to my used bookshop. I love a used bookstore and it feels good. Used bookstores and libraries. That's how I read. Get a library card and then get Libby or Overdrive or Hoopla. It depends on what your library has. My system uses Libby. And then that's how I get ebooks. You can also get audiobooks. You can get audiobooks. I usually use audiobooks for like either romance books or thrillers, but like I'm not into like the semantics of like does audiobook count as reading, but like you're not physically looking at it, but like you're still getting the story. I don't care. I don't care. I use it to get ebooks and then I send it to my e-reader, and that's why I've been reading a lot of releases, so that's what I do. Let me know what books are good. Let me know like what a good book. I could like a good solid book. I can do that this weekend instead of like doom scrolling about this event that I couldn't get tickets to because the collector economy is terrible in 2025. And I've seen a couple other people mention it, so I'm not crazy. But there's just something going on this year where if you are trying to be a collector, it's not it. It's the scalpers and the resellers. And I'm not, because like, and then it's the thing where some people are just reselling and they're not the bad people and it's fine. And you guys are just trying to make money. And I get it because I'm also trying to make money. But like, don't do this to me. Okay, we're going to train HP. It's just, I don't know. I'm also, ever since I've like detached from the internet, I know you're not gonna be able to believe me. Someone posting on YouTube talking about detaching from the internet. I used to be obsessed with like gossip sites, and I was on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all of that all the time. And now like I'm my only like Tumblr's my only social media, and I don't use that. Like I'll check into Tumblr when I post these videos, and so that's every other day. Sometimes I just post this to Tumblr and then I don't even check Tumblr. And it's just so nice being so disconnected that when we have those little arguments online that feel very like online only, like audiobooks and reading. Another big one was like, are you actually reading? Are you reading too much? Can you actually read like 100 books a year? All of that. The resellers versus the scalpers. And how I don't have an issue with people reselling, because like in my specific hobby, people come in and out. You want to sell your collection, I want to buy it. But sometimes these little conversations we're having are like only on the internet, and then when you like go and talk to people in real life, that's not a thing. So it's nice not being as online, because you realize, oh, that is an online only topic. People in the real world don't talk about that. So there we go. It was very difficult, like I'm not gonna lie, like the first year not being on social media, but it kind of helps. Just as time goes on, it gets easier. And it was at a point where was I? Wednesday? Went to like we went to dinner with my coworkers. And they were talking about stuff and I had no clue what it was, and it felt good. And I had to like just sit there quietly at the table, nodding my head, drinking my water, like, yeah. I absolutely know what you guys are talking about, and I didn't know. They were talking about some celebrity. Some celebrity did something. I couldn't tell you who that celebrity was. I can't even remember the name. They were like something about a new TV show, maybe. I don't know. That's the other thing. I don't know what the popular TV shows and stuff are. I just have to log into my like Max or my Netflix and just watch whatever sounds good. And it's like obviously I've not. It's not 100%. Like when I go into the library, it's not 100%. There are displays. Like you log into Netflix and they're like, here's the top stuff. So I'm still being fed things, but it's not like I'm listening to like thousands of people online and their opinions on everything. So there we go. That's your JCG advice of the day. Disconnect a tad. You don't have to do everything. I'm only on Tumblr as my social media, and that doesn't. Is it a social media? Like, yes, technically, but like, it's not super profitable, but not a lot of them are. There aren't like influencers in the same way. I will say I miss Instagram. I thought about getting Instagram back, but Instagram for me was bad because I would like compare myself to people I went to like high school and college with. It was just real rough on like the psyche. I also am not able to handle social media. I don't know why I'm posting on YouTube. I don't know how I got started talking on this. Disconnect. That's my advice to everyone. Disconnect and chill out a little bit and stop fighting with people online. It's a little fun. It's a little fun. I miss Stan Twitter. Oh, how Twitter has fallen, but I miss Stan Twitter. Oh, instigating fights and then logging off was like the best thing in the world. But I feel like I'm better overall not on social media, but like you also can't meet people. Like I'm probably like it's gonna sound like so silly if I like go out and I try to make friends like OMG, let's connect on like Facebook and stuff, and I'm like actually I have a Tumblr. Maybe it's just a me thing, 'cause there's like plenty of people that aren't on social media. I just have my issues, and it's fine. Okay, I feel like that was a lot. That was a lot. Let's recap all the things going on with my Neopets. Neopet changes, yada yada yada. Not loving Outdoor Cup. I wish it was like a prize pool, like 50 prizes, and like it was randomized, kind of like the advent calendar. But like when we all get the same thing every day, it's not as fun. But I'm gonna still log in. I'm gonna log in because I said I was going to, and I have to start sticking to my word with myself, especially. Not because I promised other people, because the thought came in my mind, record every day for All-Star Cup. Even if it's not All-Star based. I didn't really do anything All-Star today. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna let you all go. I feel like I've just been rambling, but I also needed like this late night ramble. So thanks for being an ear for the late night ramble. Maybe subscribe if you like it, comment, like whatever. And let me know what's going on. If you have a response to any of the thousands of topics I talked about today, or not. You don't have to comment. I know it's kind of scary, especially when it's like you're like the only commenter. I don't know. I don't really be commenting on YouTube videos, but it's kind of fun talking to people and just seeing other people's thoughts. So there we go. I love how every time I'm gonna end a video, it takes like 8 minutes. It's very like the Midwestern part of me, where like you stand up and announce that you're leaving, but you have to do that like 45 minutes before you actually plan to leave the event, because it's a whole ordeal. Anyways, I will probably be back tomorrow and I will talk about reading. I'll pick a book and I'll read it. Maybe I'll go to my used bookstore. I love a used bookstore. I also have to get groceries. Being an adult's not fun. It is not fun being an adult. Especially when like I have to do everything and it's like someone should marry me just so we can split the bills. Ponder that. Think about that. Think about would you marry someone just to split the bills? I'm thinking about it. I have no idea where to find that person, but life's expensive. Okay. That wild ending. Okay, let me actually end it before I say something wackier. Bye.